everyone. We are starting a little series called The Why Behind the What, and these videos are just a few minutes in length, and we're going to talk about exercise, nutrition, recharge, and connection. Our hope is that you'll have a little nugget of takeaway with each one of these videos. Today, we're going to start with exercise. Most of us have been told you need to exercise, or exercise is important. And a lot of us have a general understanding of why that's the case. But there's a little bit more that we're going to dig into today and kind of take it from a different angle. First, let's actually start by differentiating between exercise and movement. They're often used interchangeably, but they're actually quite different. So for example, exercise is intentional, it's planned, it's structured, it's repetitive in movement, and it's intended for the purpose of maintaining or improving our physical fitness. Movement, on the other hand, refers to the way that we move our body. For example, standing up from our desk after we've been working for a few hours to stretch out our backs or stretch out our muscles. Or maybe walking to our mailbox or walking to the fridge to grab a drink of water. A lot of times we don't really have to put much thought, and they're kind of just these basic movements that we do throughout our day. So again, big difference between intentional, planned exercise versus just general movement that we do throughout the day without even really noticing. So why do we move? Well, by moving, we are strengthening our muscles, which improves our stability and balance and coordination. It improves our circulation. It wakens up our body. Think about it. After you've been working for a few hours and kind of ingrained in what you're doing, and when you get up and like stretch it out or do a little lap around the house or at work, it helps waken up our body. It also helps us to maintain our overall health. Biggest key, movement is a fundamental aspect of life. Movement is more than just exercise. It doesn't really require much effort. We do it without much intention, and it kind of just happens naturally. And movement affects everything. It affects our circulation, digestion, our metabolism, our immunity. It's really important. So again, improves balance, improves circulation, wakens up our body, improves immunity. Number one reason, it's a fundamental aspect of life. But now let's move on to exercise. Why do we exercise? Well, I think most of us know that it helps improve our cardiovascular health. It strengthens our heart. It strengthens our muscles. It improves our flexibility and provides overall health benefits for our bodies. Those are all very true, very important. But there is one key factor missing from that list. Why do you exercise? Because you can. You see, if we start looking at exercise as a gift and not as a chore, our mindset shifts. It's no longer, oh, I have to do this. It's oh, I want to do this. I get to do this. I can do this. Because what you can do today will be different than what you can do a month, 2 months, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years down the road. Our bodies change. Our life trajectory changes. Injuries happen. You might get sick and have a cold and not be able to work out tomorrow. You never know. So why exercise? Because you can. And exercise is a gift. It's not a chore. It's not a have to. Let's make it that want to. We need water to survive. We need food to survive. And because people feel like they have been surviving for a long time without exercising, it becomes this back burner of, oh, I don't really need it. I'm doing just fine without it. Well, what if that was taken away from you? What if you get an injury that's totally unexpected and now you're out of the game for a couple months? Or maybe you get a cold or a flu that puts you out for a few weeks. Or maybe it's just getting older and now my joints hurt different and my knees feel funny and I can't do that exercise that I really once used to enjoy. That's where it starts to become this, I wish I would have done it when I could have. So right now, you have the gift to be able to strengthen your cardiovascular system, to make your heart stronger, to hopefully give you more time with your loved ones and your family. You have the gift of strengthening your core to help protect your low back so you don't have those injuries and aches and pains in the future. You have the gift of being able to strengthen your muscles, which allows you to perform daily activities like opening a jar, walking down the stairs, taking groceries out from your car. All those things that we tend to take for granted right now, but they're really important, and exercising now helps us do those things in the future. As you get older, your ability to exercise changes. What you could do when you were 20 is different than what you can do when you're 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years old. It changes. So what you can do right now is a gift. And so you exercise because you can, because those things will get harder, and what the exercise looks like will change as you get older, and that's okay, but do it now with what you can do. Exercise improves movement, which we talked about in the beginning. What is one of the key factors of movement? Well, it is a fundamental aspect of life. It is used all day without us even recognizing it. So by exercising now, we improve movement. And movement we do all the time, right? So you're really setting yourself up for your future of being able to continue with the movement by exercising now. Our bodies were made to move, and we want to give our bodies that gift because right now we can. It wasn't too long ago that I was at home practicing a new exercise that I wanted to try in class, and my grandma was here watching Audrey, and she kind of was like, oh man, I used to do that. I really miss that. And it made me think and pause and like, wow, sometimes I'm really ungrateful for what my body can actually do. It gave me a moment to just sit back and think, yeah, I should be grateful. And someday I'll miss being able to do this stuff too. So I'm glad that I can do it today. I encourage you to find your own personal why. Exercise doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be long or drawn out or painful. It's not about burning off the calories from something that you ate the night before. It's about celebrating what your body can do. It's about 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, just giving yourself that gift of being able to move your body in a way that you can today. I hope that you choose to exercise because you can, and our bodies were made to move. So take a few minutes, get a little exercise in because you can. Thanks for joining. Have a great day.